Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Nigeria is what it is today simply because those at the helms of the affair have refused to take responsibility of a lot of criminality, a lot of negligence here and there, and bring it to barest minimum by ensuring that all culprits found guilty of such crimes are brought to book and law takes its full course. And that's why right now Nigeria seems to be gulping, trying to look at where they could, take a hold, take a stand to see if there will be a better tomorrow for Nigerians as a whole. And hence why a lot of persons are seceding or desiring to leave the country because they feel looks like Nigeria seems not to be workable, although Nigerians generally are praying every day that there will be a better change we hope to look at. But a lot of persons are taking practical steps to see how they can leave out, secede out of the country. The likes of Oduduwa Republic, the likes of Biafra exit, are actually looking forward to a nation where they'll call their own, where things are functional. And that brings us quickly to what happened in Ipob, Indigenous People of Biafra, in United Kingdom, where Nnamdi Kanu, in the bid to ensure that there will be no repetition of what is happening in Nigeria or what is taking place, what's been becoming a recurrence in Nigeria, is ensuring that that should not become a norm in the new country that they are yet to get. And if at this stage they're beginning to smell in a little symptoms here and there of Nigeria, then of course it's actually failing on arrival. But he has decided to do what a lot of persons call impossible task, and you hear in the moment, you hear the audio where he practically called men names, and he said, look, from henceforth United Kingdom Ipob branch ceases to exist, and those who seem to have the funds should move them to Germany, that's German branch of Ipob. Talk about a man who have decided to make, what it is, it takes God to look at a particular branch in a country. And usually this kind of things, there's always one in a country where the leadership, all the persons, the members will be answerable to one directorate. And in UK, United Kingdom, it's just one. And he's saying, let it be shut down. As in, it doesn't exist, no meetings, you shouldn't be allowed. In fact, if there's a way, he would even totally sack them. In fact, you hear it for yourself. You hear him, the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, raging hot, saying that thing they're doing where men are behaving like, oh my God. Hear him out yourself and hear him and find out the reason why he said what he said, and he wasn't mentioning what. As we speak, United Kingdom Ipob is not functional. Let's listen to the supreme leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. They call him supreme leader, but he is the leader. Let's listen to him and let's come back and analyze this critically. Do you think it was really right for him to totally dismantle Ipob branch of UK, or do you think he actually did the right thing? But let's listen to him first.
A very special announcement, so you understand me very clearly. From tonight, the Ipob family in the UK is suspended. Nobody is to hold any meetings with any of them. I don't care who you are or what business you have. The Ipob leadership in the United Kingdom is dissolved. All of them dissolved. Dissolved. Completely dissolved. You don't do anything with them at all. If I hear you're holding meetings with them, you're off. Dissolved. Grown-up men behaving like little children. Unbelievable. I believe that I believe that maybe the British secret intelligence are even running Ipob in the UK. All of them, from top to bottom, useless, disgraceful, and very shameful, behaving like a bunch of rats in a cage. These are supposedly decent men and women behaving, and I'm thinking, I don't know what they fed to them. UK Ipob family shut down. Until further notice. Shut down! Everybody in a position of authority resign. You sacked, completely sacked. Complete all of you. Sacked, all of you from top to bottom. Sacked. And those holding our funds, move it to Germany as quickly as possible. If you have to shut down the accounts, so be it. I held a meeting with them yesterday, very disgraceful. Shameful. Shameful. Disgraceful. At this particular point in our history, all you're interested in is building cabals left, right, and center. You think that's how Biafra is going to be? You build cabals inside Biafra, you must be mad. Can't happen. UK is shut down, completely shut. I mean, everybody in the UK, every strata of government of our leadership is shut down, complete.
All right, welcome back. You have heard the leader himself practically voking, getting really vexed over their activities. Well, let's look at it very critically. Some said at this rate it is not democratic, but I can still remember in one of his speeches, his broadcast, he said something. Said in Biafra, whenever it's going to be actualized, there's going to be one leader, and that leader is going to be God Almighty. And as at now, I think he said there's nothing like democracy for the now because of the push for the actualization of Biafra. So if it is democratic, there'll be distortions here and there'll be distractions here and there'll be different oppositions here and there'll be different opinions here and there, which also means, according to him, there may likely be infiltrations here and there where some persons who do not buy in the ideology deliberately comes in as a member just so that he can distort the movement. But with him being the only leader, okay, because I could still remember after the time where Uchemefo resigned, left the Ipob family, okay, he totally dismantled the deputy leader's position totally, so that there won't be any organogram where anybody want to fill in that position and the repetition of what happened to Uchemefo happens again. So he totally removed it so that it will be answerable only to him. And according to him, he said actually he's not actually interested in being the president. All he desires is to get Biafra actualized, then he will hand it over to whoever. But for the now, he's saying the leader, because the ideology, the whole push is coming from him, then he remains at one directorate, one person, one leader speaking, so that at the end of the day there won't be distractions here and there. If you ask me, if this is the ideology, if this was what is being used in Nigeria, where anybody who's been found wanting is brought to book, Nigeria will be one of the best countries in the world. But as it is now, even though I wouldn't know exactly what it is that has caused the indigenous people of Biafran leader to get so vexed to have totally excommunicated them for the now in UK. But honestly, it clearly shows that he's actually a no-nonsense man. But some persons are actually having a different ideology, saying this is dictatorial. But for the now, based on his ideology, I guess it needs some level of hardship so that everybody aligns. If you ask me, it's not a bad idea if it will give them the kind of country they are looking out for. But that's my own opinion. Yours may differ. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on the fact that Nnamdi have totally excommunicated UK and given them another chance? Let's meet in our comment section. Let's interact. What's your take?